Hey everybody, Leftie here. I'm coming back at you today with Orwell. So the last time we left off, we found out some more information about Mr. Goldfell's, Juliet, and also Harrison O'Donnell. So we're going to keep going and see what else we can find out. The national opinion shut the Pargesian, I have no idea, border. The Time in the national opinion column, Harrison O'Donnell argues why the border to the Parges? I have no idea. Needs to be closed. To the P's. I'll just call them the P's. I'll go and spill the beans right away. Shut the border between us and the P's. Now, will you please? Can't anyone see what's happening there? I mean, are you blind? Take a look at Triflith, for instance. The situation there seems to be escalating yet again. 2008 much? And just like then, the nation will let itself get dragged into the conflict. Just like then. The P's will see the nation not as a friend who does the best to de-escalate the situation, but as an opponent who invades and seeks cooperation through force. History keeps repeating itself. That's certainly nothing new. Safety of any citizen is the utmost importance. That has been the party's premises ever since 2009, and ever since it has been working like a charm. Until now, that is. As some self-proclaimed benefactors in the opposition claim that the borders are meant to be open to possible refugees. If I didn't know how we suffered already 9 years back, I would agree without a doubt. I would walk out there and welcome them personally with arms wide open. But I do remember perfectly well. Though my name isn't Nostradamus, let me foretell something. We will see a rise in the act of terrorism in the very close future. Who knows, maybe next week a bomb will go off in the middle of Fairview or Bounton. Don't you pretend not to have been warned when that happens. Conflicts an unknown data chart. Well, he's making a prediction, so we'll throw it in there just in case. I read that article. That was strange indeed. And with the bombings now, isn't it strange? I'm going to hold off on the other one. I'm going to look at Juliet's timeline. Remembering Stellengon. So she updated her thing. When I learned about Stellengon this morning and that 2 people had been killed, I felt devastated because I felt responsible. I spent 5 years of my life at the university. I even organized a peaceful protest at the Stellengon campus. It had been the center of my life for a while, and to see the terrorists pervert this place for their foul reasons strikes my heart. I feel truly, truly sorry for anyone concerned. So, she did that. She's saying it was peaceful. Freedom Plaza and Stellengon. Very well, it is a pattern, exactly as we suspected, but we still have no idea about the 3rd location. You need to be diligent now. Lives might hang in the balance, in the worst case that we cannot determine the location on time. Well, I might have to conduct an interrogation with Miss Watergate. I want to avoid it, though. She's behaving pretty defiantly, I've been told. Looking at what you've found so far, I think I might have enough information to put some pressure on her. More stuff? Alright. Thoughts must change directions. I thoroughly believed we were able to capture minds, if only we could garner them. Ah. So that was his whole, like, I think I feel responsible. And freedom is unfree. Already saw all of that. We saw this. His original writings. And we saw that. Any of these other ones that I can grab? Doesn't look like it. Just the normal ones I've already seen. Stuff going on in the listener, though, so let's see. I see you. This is the most pathetic blackmailing attempt I've read in a long time. You want a good reason for me not to call the cops? I can give you 3. You hacked my site, my web server. Last time I checked, this was highly illegal. Something about glass houses and stones. I don't get what you want to have found out about me. True, our protest didn't always go as planned. But since you claim to know so much about me, you should know that this is hardly my fault. What I wanted is all in my blog. Not a word about bombing people, only grabbing attention. But you never even found that, huh? Where are your mad skills, hacker boy? I'll throw you breadcrumbs so you don't feel too miserable. My Nick. I'm the wrong person to mess around with. Leave my page alone. Roll it back and then don't dare touching it again. I will get you, promise. Okay. And then this one. Knock knock, Harrison. The thoughts are free once again. We aren't not done yet, you and me, but first on I must turn to another. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we'll throw this, his blog thing. He's got a blog? Let's find it. Ah, there we go. So there's something on here? We already got that information. Is there something there I'm supposed to know? Yeah, we already have that information. Okay, well. Hancock's writing on the wall. The wall of text. Hancock. It is happening. After years, my plan is finally taking shape. It even has a name, Thought. Finally a counterpart to the radical reigning of totalitarian surveillance. And I am glad to have a capable companion in this, one who came with the best idea for a demo ever. Not going to tell you, it's a surprise. I can only urge you to join us in our aim to unleash this pitiful, pathetic, wannabe democracy of a country from its shackles. For freedom, it is not free in a place where every move is observed and analyzed. Help us to make freedom free again. Running around naked. So they already occupied that school. I've grown really fond of the idea to start a band. Maybe I'll call them Enemy of the State or the Most Wanteds. Music is an excellent way to add the spice of emotion needed in order to make important messages stick in your mind. And I'm ready to be a rock star. I already live in a trailer anyway. Well, he lives in a trailer. We got his address. Oh, come on. Can you please get more stereotypically antisocial? Well, you know, I guess. We're just gonna keep going. The perfect safety of the individual is our ultimate goal. We have stated so before our election in 2009, and we will stay true to our promise. To be able to provide this, we will again greatly increase surveillance measures in the months and years to come. There is already a new concept in the works at the moment that continues to stretch our current technology, pushing our safety initiatives to an entire new level. These words came from the glorious Majesty herself, Miss Catherine Delacruz, Lady Security, this very morning. I cannot even find the words for how mind-bogglingly stupid the government's plan is. Oh, so like he had the opinion about shutting down the border, but now he's saying the government's plan is dumb. Anything else would have come as a surprise. Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't have been a surprise. Well, what else is here that I'm missing? I've already grabbed everything. What do you want? What else do you want from me? His picture? Is that what you want from me? You want me to update his picture? Oh, probably leaving a message. The government is scanning all websites for potential threats. Dear Hancock, by pure coincidence, I stumbled upon your website. Frankly, your thinking, your attitude to get other people to think alike left quite an impression on me. I'm looking for people willing to join a debate club called The Thought, and I think your presence could really liven up the discussion. Alright. That would go under Goldfell's stuff, so that was him asking for him to join. I feel a little confused now. Is this Thought a blog, an activist group, or a debate club? Perhaps all three? It was all three! It's all three of them. Dear readers, I would kindly like to invite those who are interested to our newly founded debate club called The Thought. Our primary discussion will revolve around how people can best be made aware of a topic in the age of information overflow. First, we will brainstorm and discuss various options. Then, dependent on participation and interest of attendees, we'll perform practical exercises and test sessions for empirical research. The Thought meetings are scheduled to take place every Thursday night at 7 p.m. sharp. Meetings will take place at Cafe Chestnut, Complex D on Stellingen campus. No registration is needed, just come by. You can also visit our blog online. We are looking forward to meeting you and to discuss a topic that is pertinent in our current day lives. Debate club? Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, Hancock's writing on the wall for several years now is sure to enrich our debate sessions. I saw an officially accredited source. Being honest with one another, shall we? The first few sessions were not exactly full. So yeah, last thing Abe and me are going to do is give up hope. So we would be glad if you drop by next Thursday. It doesn't matter who you are. We don't care whether or not you're a Stillingon. I'm not, just a guy with the ideas who maybe is lucky enough to realize some of them soon. So Nina, you will be very welcome at thought. Oh, Hancock's the other guy. That's right. We already know Hancock is Harrison. Nina. So there is another member we haven't even heard of yet. I will request clearance to make her a target. We got a green light. Let's target her. Target the Nina. Concern 1. Let's be honest with the... Okay, so we know that that's... wrong person. Yeah, so we know that's her stuff. What a strange alias name. She's always concerned. That's why. Okay, that was his site. And then he said that the place also has... Okay, so we've already seen all that. So... Metamorphosis. The current course towards more and more surveillance, our state of the nation's slow metamorphosis is inevitable that they will change one day, and it's possible that the day isn't too far off at all. There must be a counterweight to this process, and the answer can only be that the thought no longer stays in our heads. No, we will carry it on to the streets of the nation, become transformed, and be that re-implanted back into the minds. An invincible idea that we shall always be truly free. Okay. But you're probably right, Abe. So what about holding a proclamation on a government building then? Sounds like a worthy first demo. Whoa, dude! The music got all dark, too. Though I share your enthusiasm towards acquiring people's attention, it should be better to avoid Stillingon as the place of any demonstration for the moment. Because of the increased student fees, the atmosphere is heated up enough as it is. We might not be able to get back on Stillingon later on, so... He suggested that. I think we need to strike into the heart of the everyday people to really cause a stir. We should go for storming a Botan Mall as our first thing. Maybe even wait until it's all busy, say around Christmas? Although I know we want to gather more people to join us, we should not discuss the matter here. There are eyes out there who might be malevolent towards us. I'm very malevolent towards you. Bwahahaha! This Nina planned it. Are you sure? A mall? Well, that must be it then. That's where the third bomb will be. But there are dozens of malls in Botan. Which one is it? I don't know if that's where the third bomb will be. I was just giving you info. Alright, if that is all we have, it's what we have to good work with, so let this interrogation thing going before we run out of time. I'm actually located in the same facility where Miss Watergate is being detained. I will have her moved to an interrogation room and walk across. To cover my identity, I will connect to her via an internal hardline. Let's just hope that what you have provided gives us enough leverage over her. I will open a connection for you to eavesdrop. After all this, this is your case too. Plus, we need all the possible info found in Orwell. Hold on. Okay. Well, you can wait just a second. I'm still looking at stuff. Okay, well, no, it keeps bringing me back there. Guy hurt there was only a cop, all the way back to the thing I messed up organizing. Oh, so she messed up organizing something. Interesting. What did she do for thought that she might have messed up? Alright, well, I'll grab that later. She doesn't seem to care that the guy hurt was a cop. Oh, there's more stuff down here. First National Bank, Mr. O'Donnell's, the People's Drug and Pharma Botan EC Pay, Life Trust Health Insurance, all this other stuff. That's a lot of... Why is he getting all this money from that company? That doesn't make any sense. He doesn't work for them, does he? Am I right? He doesn't work for them. So why is she paying him? Either he values his hygiene, or it might as well be material intended to wash away a Freedom Memorial. And then a health insurance policy, too. A guy his age planning on doing something dangerous, perhaps? Yeah, that's why I'm like, why would he pull out a life insurance policy? Outskirts camping, which would connect. So that's where we know. Outskirts camping, that is one ugly place, but I guess it's cheap. And the National Beholder Publishing Incorporated. So we know that he definitely works for them. Must be the payment for writing the opinion column then. And gigs. Haunted house, but that was canceled. We already know that he decided to quit the band. We already have that information. So was there something else in here? Oh, there was more like areas to look. I just have to get to know Juliet, especially since she's the one organizing this. Catharsis, which would be Cassandra. So she didn't... It won't let me take it. Whatever. Okay. It won't let me take it, even though I wanna. It's like, nah. Nah, girl, nah. Okay. Back here? Why is it bringing me back here? I was like, there's more stuff to know. What else is there to know? I think I already grabbed everything. Alright, well. Okay, now we can go to the listener. I'll look at the thing between him and Cassandra first. Why is it a phone? Oh, that's right. He was like, oh, it's gonna be this. Who is this? Why can't you just leave me alone? Miss Watergate, my name is Sims. Great, Sims. You can go somewhere else. I already told the other guys everything over and over again. It wasn't me who hurt the office. We have new evidence that states otherwise, which is why you are in custody. Again. But that's not what this is about. We are investigating the bombings at Freedom Plaza in Stellingen. I just want to ask you some questions. Cooperate, and it might reflect positively on you. Oh, you want to frame me for this as well? I might be such a busy terrorist. I was right here imprisoned while I set up a bomb at Stellingen? Stellingen? I have no idea. The S place. We know you didn't trigger the bomb at the S place, maybe not even the one at Freedom Plaza. We do know, however, you've been in a close contact with a group called Thought. What? They have nothing to do with it. I want to talk to my lawyer right now. You mean that boyfriend of yours, Joseph Langley? But you know that? We know a lot about you, Miss Watergate. I don't need to call him then. Now shove off. Your defiance towards me is not advisable. What about your parents, Bruno and Alice? They've got a nice company, don't they? Association with a criminal case against their daughter yet again could hurt them badly. Pfft, last time I was in custody, all they ever did about it was suggesting I'd leave my position as junior COO. Does that give you the impression of a picture-perfect family? Well, have it your way then. We have your confession in regards to that nasty incident with the police officer. You'll have to go through that whole process again. It's going to drag on for a long time. And where did you get this supposed confession? I never did anything. Miss Carrington stated this in a conversation with you. Have you been spying on us, you dirty little government person? Well, I hope you also noted that she stated this happened in defense. Indeed, we did note that. That does mean you have nothing on me. It seems my colleagues didn't tell you you've been assessed as potentially dangerous, did they? Potentially dangerous. I like the sound of that. This is not a joke, Miss Watergate. See? It's all in this profile here. In accordance with the safety bill, people being assessed as potentially dangerous may be held in custody for a very, very long time, until they are deemed no longer a threat. You can't just make up something and flag me as dangerous just because it suits your case. It's an official investigation result. We can even double the time span you'll sit in here with the police records like yours. No, why? I hope you will like your cell and your cellmates. But cooperate and avoid this at once. Why are you doing this to me? Just answer my questions and I might be able to help. I don't know what you expect from me. I first went to the Freedom Plaza demo. I don't know much about their plans. We know a person going by the name of Nina had plans to storm a mall. Do you know which one? Mall? A mall. Yeah, a mall was mentioned once or twice. I think it was that huge place, the Circle Mall. The Circle Mall, are you completely sure? Yes, I do think so. Ugh. Wait, what about this reflecting positively on me, huh? Your cooperation was noted. All will be dealt with in good time. I guess that went good. Thank God you provided valuable info. Unfortunately, Miss Watergate, I cannot do much for her. It just doesn't work like this. What's in Orwell is in Orwell, and acting upon it is mandatory. I know what you must think now, but would you rather not save these people? We did the right thing, you and me. Looks like the biggest mall in all of Bounton, the Circle Mall, is our target. We'll surely break loose once the reports gets out, but I don't think we have a choice. I see you acted quickly and already got the data chunk about the mall uploaded, so let me inform the cavalry. Okay, it's done. Evacuation is in progress. Better keep our fingers crossed that we're right, and we're not too late. Now all we can do is wait. Dear Mr. O'Donnell, your FMBT online banking account was just used from an unrecognized device. Don't recognize this activity? Review it. Oh, the bank knows that we are totally looking at his accounts. Esther Carrington to Juliet Carrington. What's going on here? Welcome to Rosentech. This is PR. Hello, honey. It's me again. Mom? I just heard breaking news on the radio. They are evacuating the Circle Mall. They also told everyone to avoid the place around the mall. You best head home at once. Evacuating? Mom, I can't just leave work. You're overdue already. Well, yeah, fine. I'll get home soon, okay? Thank you, honey. See you soon. Be careful. Yeah, see you soon, Mom. It's a great mom thing. What's taking so long? This waiting around makes me feel so helpless. But I really think you did fine. I shall... A homemade explosive device has been found by local police units on the scene at the Circle Mall. We did it! We saved all those people. Your diligence was brilliant. Next up, we will put this Nina apart and find out who is really responsible for all this mess. Really great work. Get some rest. You deserve it. I can go to sleep now. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll log out and get the updates. Wow, we found a whole bunch of stuff. So, we found out that he was a guest student and all this other stuff. We know a little bit about him, a little bit about Juliet, and very little about Nina, so we're going to try and figure out more about her. So let's get to the next day. Episode 3, Unperson. Because we're not people until we're unpeople. The hero returns. No, it's all fine, really. You deserve the credit. At least from me, because you'll never get a public one. Just imagine your name in big letters in that T&B article. This Nina character is the final member of Thought that we don't have concrete information on. Since she is the one who planned the protest at the Circle Mall, and now a bomb has been found there, she is now of special interest to us. Focus on Nina, but keep watching all the others too. I'll watch everybody. An explosive device has been found and disarmed at the Circle Mall in Bounton. After a sudden evacuation and thorough search, a device which has been identified as a homemade bomb has been found by police forces at the Circle Mall. The device has been disarmed by specialists on site, although authorities refuse to comment at this time. It is suspected that this might have been the bombing announced earlier by the letter found at the previous bomb site. We will continue our reports as the situation develops. For the moment, it is strongly advised to keep clear of the area around the Circle Mall. No more shopping for me. Avert the catastrophe at the Circle Mall. Once again, Bounton has become the center of attention due to a terrorist assault, except this time it has emerged unscathed. Due to the efforts of the Special Investigation Unit, the last in a series of 3 previously announced bombing has been averted. The proposed scene of the crime was the Circle Mall in the center of Bounton, which was locked down and secured by police forces yesterday evening. Blech, don't know how to read. Catherine Delacruz, Secretary of Security, gave a short conference to representatives of the press. In it, she stated the successful prevention of the bombing attempt to be proof for surveillance and investigative measures to be functional. This, to me, is what's really driving it. She's the one who's planning all this stuff, is going to blame the association so she could get more surveillance going on. That's just what I think. Hey, forgot to charge my phone tonight, and yeah, so I had to do this old-fashioned way. I really wanted to thank you for the very nice evening. I haven't enjoyed myself so much in, well, ever. Only to be taught by that night, that is. I was hoping you'd drop by CCC and come pick me up tonight. We can cook together, maybe watch something, and who knows, maybe continue where we left off? You in? Funny, I just realized that I've never been to your place. Even after all these years, we have known each other. So, I figure you're hiding another love affair of yours there, are you? Probably your ex, the one you've been always talking about every so often when I was around. Or this girl that always yammering on about how she despised the safety bill. Nina, I think? Come to think of it, for all that torment you owe me big time, so I really demand to come to your place. I guess Nina, yammering on about how she's despised the safety bill. Why would someone oppose the safety bill? We have the lowest crime rates in years, or possibly ever. You and me, we have a job thanks to that bill. The only reason to not support it is if you have a dirty past. Or, you know, it is surveillance on people. With a situation as heated as it is, this sounds like someone we should have a very close look at. We need a full examination. First, a concrete background. Who is she? Second, what motivates her? What does she want? And finally, where was she around the time of the bombings? She was asleep in the office with the hand grenade. I don't know. National opinion be on the watch, and movie release endangered by a lawsuit against director. Okay. Well, that's interesting. It's still gonna be like, oh, wait, read the stuff. Go read the stuff. So, we're back with this guy again. So let's get something abundantly clear to begin with. I feel bad. I feel like a moron, and rightly so. In last week's No article, I blabbered about how some bombs would soon go off in Boynton or Fairview. And at the time, just to advertise my point of view. I am truly sorry for everyone involved or affected by those terrible events. It never was my intention to ridicule or trivialize the attacks in Boynton. We, the people of our great nation, must grow ever more vigilant. We ourselves must stand up for our safety, alongside of a high-tech security mechanisms as those can only work in addition to our own perception. So, pro cameras now. Interestingly enough, he's right. We cannot save everyone, but we're still the watchful eye of the nation. And his apology, we'll throw that up in there too. Just make him a little bit nicer. Strange way to underline one's argument. Still peculiar he mentioned bombings before anything happened, but, well, you know, bombings been happening and stuff. It's not that far-fetched. War on indifference. That's concern one. The indifference towards their own rights is a worse enemy than the government itself when we are to overcome privacy-destroying surveillance laws. So, frankly, I was in shock when I heard of the events at the mall. How in particular incited the crowd to directly threaten the visitors? Now I'm even more astounded by your writing. Scaring people is convincing them, Abe. Violence cannot be the key and thought should not stand for that. Frightened at best. Honestly, I think it wasn't even enough. We got a little bit carried away by the euphoria of finally getting our message out there. We didn't think straight for a moment. Thanks for stabbing me in the back. Well, I'll throw that in there. Why not? He was like, yeah, afterwards they're clever and feel sorry about their actions. It's always the same. Hey, look, you do dumb things, you feel sorry about it. But this girl has, like, no qualms whatsoever. Scaring people to get attention to one's message. Really? This is what thought is about? Well, no, it's really not. It's what she's about. That was what she was about, because she's not a very good, thoughtful person. Get it? Not very good in thought. She's not thoughtful. And he's saying that, you know, like, no, he condemns violence. So, was there something else in here? Something else in here I was supposed to see? Something else in here I was supposed to grab? Ah! Oh, wrong person. I'm a genius. Concern one. That's her you tell information. So now we should have access to that, too. Hey, kiddo, you're absolutely right. One could rightly call that evening mind-blowing, and of course I'll pick you up tonight. I like this more you were talking of, and I think I'm in need of it big time. But let's not stay at my place tonight. It's utterly unfit for a lady like yourself. No lovers hidden there, only not-so-hidden leftovers and laundry. Especially not Juliet. I haven't heard anything of her in months. I'm done with her because I'm with you now, Marka. Pinky swear. And Nina? You mean anything will set me off angry outbursts, Nina? Don't even get me started on her. She was my partner in crime a while ago, so to speak, that is. Oh, well, that's concerning, but we'll put that in there. She gets angry easily, we know that. Enraged outbursts, interesting. Keep looking for reasons behind it. And then he's saying that, you know, they're not going to stay at his place tonight, so we'll know he won't be there. And that he's done with, what's her name? He's in a relationship with Marka now. Juliet and Harrison were together. That's one's news to me. Guess it doesn't matter. Seems to be over now. Well, we already figured that one out a while ago. What are you talking about? News to you. I'm sorry. Hey, Sylv. Hey, Nina. Hi, guys. I'm here, too. Just watching. Just wanted to ask if everything was fine. Yeah, don't worry. We're having great time. Don't know why I went with that. Thanks for taking care, even though it's Saturday. Don't mention it. How you feeling? Still bad. Oh. Nina, I hate to say it, so don't hold it against me, okay? I'm fine. No, you're not. You worry. You always look so sad. Why won't that voice? Nothing to worry about. Anything new on the love front? No. Nina's just like straight to no love for me. I'm a cold one. Only idiots on the singular portal thing you recommended, Sylv. Ah, so she's on singular portal. I'm gonna pop that on in there. Yeah, it's 99% fools, but just keep it tight. Someone will come to the rescue. Don't know how you got to find John among so much crud. I'm gonna remove the account. Don't remove the account. I want to look at it. Don't be single, be singular. There she is. We got a picture of her. And we're gonna grab some more info and I think we'll call it. We got enough. We got what her birth date is. And we know she's looking for men. She's a straight girl. Don't know why we needed that. Not sure this is helping. Well, I wanted it for reasons. I was like, yeah, why not? Let's grab her height. You never know. Hiking, climbing, Asian food, the Beatles. Suits, most movies, candlelight dinner, so don't even bother with that. That's what she doesn't like. It's really much to say about me. If you'd like to know me, ask away. Alright. We know that she likes hiking, climbing, and Asian food, and the Beatles for some reason. I'm not saying there's anything against it. Good to see you again. Your opinions. Financial stability. She wants somebody with money. Who doesn't need a little bit of reliability in their lives? Is she striving to find that stability in her own accordance? Any reason why she craves stability? I don't know, maybe. Oh, look, she's had conversations with men. So many of them. Her name is Molly. Molly Schwartz. Molly Schwartz, she's using a fake name and such a peculiar one at that. Why not? I work whatever I find, aka temp work. Don't be, it's my son Michael. So she has a son and she works temp work. So we'll grab that too. She's got a baby boy. A single mother. Doesn't seem like the type to be involved with terrorist attacks. Well, she could be lying. I mean, this is some random guy she's chatting with, so who knows? Anything else? How interested in politics are you? Well, of course, we knew that. If you turn a left-handed glove inside out, it fits the left hand, the right hand. What is this question? That's me. What is this question? Don't have me think about my own handedness. I already think about it all the time. In the end, it all comes down to what degree of interest and which agenda. Alright, so I gotta pause. I gotta pause now, because we're gonna go, and it's gonna be a huge, super long video, because I love this game so much. So anyway, this is Orwell. We got some more information. We stopped in another bombing, and we have information that Nina is kind of crazy. So we're gonna check out Nina a bit and see how crazy Nina is. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you all have enjoyed. And I will come back to this as soon as I can. Check you guys later. Bye!